Hey, how's it going, everybody? Emerald Gamer here, and it is now time for the post Final Fantasy month update video that we do every year, like a performance review almost. I'm gonna make this a little bit brief-ish. I don't know. I always say that, but it's never the case. But I hope y'all just hear me out with what I got to say, because it's kind of important, and things are gonna be a little bit different for probably until further notice with everything going on, and we're just gonna have to play it by ear. So everything I talk about for the future in this video is just for until everything is lifted and I'm able to record with everyone when it comes with like changes and stuff. Just throwing that ahead of time. I also didn't write any like notes to cover on what exactly I was going to cover, so I'm going to inevitably forget something. So sorry about that. Roll with it. We're one take Jake in this. Anyway, first and foremost, I gotta say thank you so much to everyone who dropped by or was there for or came into Final Fantasy month just to enjoy the content. This was probably our most successful Final Fantasy month of all time. And I'm honestly surprised, considering the circumstances. We did a little bit of prep time for it, and I had a lot of videos planned to do it throughout the month, but it just kept getting delayed, and then it finally happened. Unfortunately, it happened to the point where I was unable to do anything with other people, and all I had with me was Final Fantasy VII Remake coming out on the 10th of April, and I don't know why I struggled with that, and and all of the pre-recorded stuff we made in like January and February for Final Fantasy X, and that was literally it. I was pretty scared, I'm not gonna lie, because I really don't. I always, I always make the bit, if it flops, we ain't doing it again. I don't know. I feel like there's some truth to that in some way. I don't know. It's strange, but yeah. Thankfully, it worked out just great, and we wouldn't have done it without y'all, all the people who came in, discovered us, or all the people who've been with us for a while now. Thank you so much. We're definitely doing it next year. That's for damn sure. And honestly, like, with all the videos that got canceled for Final Fantasy month, I guess technically that leaves them left over for next year. So expect a lot more Project-y sort of videos next year, I guess, for Final Fantasy month. And let's get right into the update part, going through the transition. Now that we ain't Final Fantasy month anymore, at least for a little bit. I mean, to be fair, we're technically going to be having 2 in the span of 1 year, because it's definitely going to be in like February and March of next year. So it's going to be weird. 1 year's worth of time, we will have 2 Final Fantasy months. It's I don't know. I'm happy about it. But anyway, let's get on to the transition shit, right? So, first and foremost, as some of you all know, well, as everyone should know, unless you're living under a rock, there's currently a pandemic, and it's only getting worse. And that makes it to where I am not able to have anyone over to do recordings except for myself, and I. And it's unfortunate, but it's for the better of everyone's well-being that I live with. Contrary to popular belief, I do not live by myself, so I have to care and think about more than just me and the well-being of just people coming over, all the members, just in case, you never know. And it sucks. I've had a lot of time to myself with this. I've never really thought of myself of ever really being a solo person. I think Pokemon was like the very first actual playthrough that I even remotely was like, okay, I'm gonna play this by myself, because it was, you know, for a competition thing. But I didn't really see myself doing it like more often, at least not this recent. But as given the circumstances, here we are doing Final Fantasy VII Remake, which we did not finish on Final Fantasy month. I will not say how far I am. Some would say that I'm at the end, or possibly done. But it's gonna be a little bit until we get to that point. That being said, when it comes to doing this whole transition off of Final Fantasy month, guess what? Y'all getting more Final Fantasy. I don't know how else to put it. Mostly because I don't really have anything else that I really want to record by myself. I might have a couple of things on the back burner. But for now, I think I'm just gonna tear ass through uploading those, and it's just gonna be consecutively that for a while. That and streams, which I'll get to that in a second. So just so you know, as you may or may not have heard throughout the 7 Remake videos, I am continuing 7 Remake past Final Fantasy month, and it will probably be done within the month, I would imagine, considering it's probably going to be the only videos I upload for a while now. Maybe, who knows. Plans could change literally any time this month, but probably not. I'm okay with it. I'm fine. I just need to figure out a game that I need to be playing after 7 Remake. I haven't quite figured it out yet, honestly. So maybe y'all can give me some suggestions, and we'll do another solo playthrough, I guess. Because we're just gonna have to. I have some other projects that I kind of want to do, but they're projects that are basically gonna take a little bit of time, and they're only like one video at a time. So uploading would be scarce that way, so I would rather just do that and another solo playthrough just to keep the consistency going, because we've been very consistent. Not only was this the most successful Final Fantasy month, this is also our most consistently filled with content Final Fantasy. That was the weirdest way of putting that, but you get the point. Yeah, I was really happy with it, just in general. Thank you everyone again. Alright, I'm done talking about Final Fantasy month. It's not Final Fantasy time anymore. But, yeah, just let me know if you have a suggestion on what game to play, just as a solo playthrough. Be literally anything. I don't know. I might even come up with something myself. But if you have suggestions, please put them down in the comments below, because it would be greatly appreciated. And if I actually have means of doing it, I'll do it. At this point, it's up to y'all, unless I come up with something in the meantime. But other than that, streaming. If you haven't noticed, I streamed on YouTube for the entirety of Final Fantasy month. We did not touch Twitch at all. Ironically, that was because on our 5th anniversary stream, we tried to set it up on Twitch, and for some reason, Twitch was just not having it with the PlayStation. So, which is another thing I want to cover. I hate streaming on PlayStation. That is 100%. I love streaming, but I hate it on PlayStation. That's for damn sure. It's an awful mess. It doesn't go any higher quality than 720, which bothers me. And yeah, I just need to get some upgrades, which is kind of hard to do right now. So things are slow when getting things, but it will happen eventually. But just so everyone knows, streaming will continue on YouTube until further notice. Just because why not? It's a good place to have all of our content just in one place. It's a good time to just have our content all in one place. I don't want to really divide with the Twitch channel too much. And yeah, we put a lot of work onto the Twitch channel already, but I feel like we should take a break from it just to even out, just to give ourselves on YouTube more consistency, just in case I'm able to miss a day or something, because streaming is genuinely fun. We finished our one game that we had planned for Final Fantasy month. Somehow, some way that happened. I was absolutely blown away by that, and thank you to everyone who watched that. That was a very meaningful playthrough, I guess, for me. So I guess what comes next is we're just gonna be playing whatever. Smite Night. For those of you who don't know, we like Smite. A lot of the members do anyway. And we'll play through that generally every Tuesday or Wednesday or whenever an update comes out, and then whenever we just kind of feel like it. And we have a couple of things to finish. Borderlands 3. We got well, I personally have for that plat going on, which is like a thing that we do where we try to complete a game or get a platinum anyway on a game, the platinum trophy on PlayStation, that is. And other than that, yeah, that's really all we got going. But right now, I think for that plat, we're doing Skyrim. That's for 100% certain. That's gonna be the next game I platinum for sure. And then, yeah, other than that, it's Smite Night or just whatever we feel like playing. So if you ever see us on, if you don't want to miss anything, for sure, turn on notifications in case you haven't, because we're probably we stream for roughly a minimum of 3 hours. That's like generally the shortest a stream will usually be, unless something comes up or whatever. But other than that, yeah, we're gonna be streaming. We're going to be streaming a lot more now. Specifically, every Sunday for sure. We're going back to the Sunday schedule. And then just kind of like whenever we don't have time, whenever I don't have time to upload for the day, or if there's something coming out that we have planned to do together, then we might as well do that. I'm also really getting into Call of Duty Warzone. Is that off track? I think it is. Anyway, there's plenty of stuff to do. But at the end of the day, this video is 11 minutes long, and I'm probably going to try and cut it down to when I just get off track and start rambling about whatever. But either way, thank you all for watching, and I hope everyone stays safe right now. Wash your hands. It's important. I know you've heard it 1,000 million times from other people, but fucking, just do it, dude. Just do it. If you're already doing it again. Do it again. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, I've been Emerald Gamer, and I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of Final Fantasy VII Remake. Later. Ow.